Okay, so before I begin today's video, I just want to say thank you so much for helping me reach 200 subscribers. It really means a lot to me. Let us all just hope that from this point it keeps growing and growing forever, hopefully. Anyway, let's begin today's topic. Natsu's Seed. Okay, so in the latest chapter of Fairy Tail, chapter 516, we found out that Natsu's Dragon Seed and what E.N.D chose to call Demon Seed are trying to merge, and this is the reason that Natsu is dying. It got me thinking. Well, I pretty much commented along with Kimberly Campbell briefly on this and thought why not make a video on it. So because these seeds are the cause to Natsu currently dying, how can one prevent this death? Well, there's probably one way to save Natsu's life, but it'll cost him dearly one way or another. We of course know that Natsu's demon seed is what links him to Seraph, and quite possibly this seed is crucial to Natsu's life, so it got me thinking, as I wrote that comment, as I mentioned above, that what if Natsu will need to discard his dragon seed? This could have absolutely game-changing results. For starters, if this is possible and happens, then there is a pretty huge risk of Natsu losing his Dragon Slayer magic. And that's not all he would lose, because his Dragon Seed pretty much represents his humanity at this point in the manga, since the Demon Seed is attacking him. So if the Dragon Seed was removed from Natsu's body, that would leave his Demon Seed, which means that there will be nothing stopping E.N.D from taking over. Now we don't know if E.N.D can ever be fully awakened without the book being unsealed, but we know it can take form to some extent, and there will be nothing stopping that from happening if the Dragon Seed expires. Natsu will from that point cease to be human forever, and his demonic nature will be all which remains. So if this ends up happening, there's a good chance we'll be seeing more of E.N.D's transformation once Natsu wakes up, and not only that, but if his Dragon Slayer magic is gone, then we're going to see exactly what curses E.N.D uses. I mean, it said that he was a fire demon. Most people, including myself, to be honest, have been assuming that's referring to Natsu being a dragon slayer. But what if it isn't? What if E.N.D actually uses a separate set of fire techniques that Natsu Dragnil's dragon slayer self could never do? Much like all other ethereal beings have their unique abilities that they most likely did not teach themselves, but Seraph made sure they had. Apart from Silver, of course, which was a puppet, E.N.D might have his curses pre-programmed into him. We did see some kind of blackness in Natsu when he went up against Grey, and that might be hinting towards Natsu's demonic flames, which there's a good chance that was his Dragon Slayer fire mixed with his, well, basically with whatever E.N.D uses. Okay, that's what would happen if he removed his Dragon Seed, but what if he actually removes his Demon Seed? I mean, this one has more flaws than the first one since his life is tied to Seraph, so simply removing it might not be possible, but let's pretend that it is. This could potentially be the key to saving Natsu's life entirely. I don't just mean from this seed business, but his fate would become his own and not tied to Seraph's life anymore. He would become human, period. This would mean that Seraph no longer has a hold on Natsu, and that in turn means that they can finally kill Seraph. Well, if they find a way to do so. I mean, his curse is of course an issue, but who knows, Fairy Heart might be the key to that. Anyway, that's all for this video on Natsu and his seeds. Hope you liked it. Please comment down below what you thought about this theory on Natsu potentially removing one of his seeds to save his life. And as always, if you did, please like this video and subscribe if you're new. Bye.